Yo, peace to the gods. Kickgame podcast episode 1. You know what I mean? I'm back from my birthday episode, and I got the dogs with me, and I'm here. Hope everybody caught the last episode. And this episode, I'm calling this the Brooklyn episode. I told you I was born and raised in Brooklyn. You know what I mean? It's the end of March. We celebrated Biggie. You know, we try not to use the word celebrate his death, but we don't want to cry, so that's what we do on Biggie Day. And we always remember him. I remember the day Biggie died. It was a Sunday, you know what I mean? I was 13 years old, and I'll never forget that day. I listen to hip-hop differently than other people. I've been listening to bars and different cadences and beats, and I catch it differently. And Big was one of them dudes that was the blueprint to it. You know what I mean? It's a shame I can't even play music in there. I don't know what I could play, what I can't. I don't want no trouble with YouTube or Apple. I'm still fresh to this podcasting thing, you know what I mean? But yeah, welcome home to Bobby Shmurda. You heard? I couldn't wait to say that, you know what I mean? I wanted to take my time with y'all. I didn't just want to jump in and started giving you all of myself. Started just giving y'all mellow, but you know, the world is moving so fast. I think I really do have to get to it, you know, so I'll give you some me and then I'll go back and give you a little bit of history on myself, you know what I mean? So let's set this thing off the right way, you know what I mean? The hottest topic right now is Brooklyn. Brooklyn, we go now, hard. Your boy Mello, we go hard. I go in depth. I told y'all basketball is my favorite sport. Yo, when it come to Brooklyn, it's past Brooklyn. First of all, I want to talk a little bit about last season. Like, as y'all know, Kobe's one of my favorite players, you know what I'm saying? And you know, he passed away last year. So last year, the Lakers, they was playing, and they had something on their jersey. It was a KB, a circle. Y'all see that? I ordered a few of them, you know what I mean? The Lakers was playing with this KB on their jersey, man, and they dedicated the season to Kobe. So for me, it's a no-brainer. I would never go against that, you know what I'm saying? How could Mello go against the Lakers going for a championship dedicated to Kobe? You know what I mean? What type of fraud would that make me be? You know what I mean? But guess what? This year's no KB on there. You know what I'm saying? Rest in peace to the mama, but it's back to what we back to. You know what I'm saying? Yo. These guys that get paid to talk about basketball on ESPN, like, they just get paid to do it. Yo, never let somebody tell you what you see. You know what I mean? We in a space right now in a world where people tell you what you see. You know what I'm saying? My man, James Harden. I got on my Rockets sweater that I had since last year. I don't got this on because of PJ Tucker. I got this on for one man. When you see me in my Rockets gear, y'all all know what that was for. You heard? Y'all sit back and say, yo, he ain't gonna do nothing in the playoffs. Right now, y'all hating on James Harden. You never seen nobody do this in your life. I've been watching basketball my whole life. I'm not like these other frauds. Y'all watch baseball and football and hockey and you wake up 5 a.m. to watch Serena. I don't watch none of that. It's basketball with me and I'm done after that. This is what I love. I never seen nobody do what James Harden is doing right now. And a hater gonna say, he ain't gonna do nothing in the playoffs. That's your prediction from last year and the year before. Well, this is my prediction from what I've seen this year. He's gonna do well in the playoffs. And I'm gonna tell you right now, he got me looking funny at KD. Cause I feel like KD could do the same thing and he's not doing it. Don't give me half stepping, B. Come correct. Harden, salute. That's yo. I watch these guys on ESPN talk about how much James Harden can't do. And you know, nobody told me to like this guy. Like, I sit back and watch this guy. I'm like, yo, this guy's special. Let's fast forward to it. So now, James Harden, one of my favorite players, comes to Brooklyn. So now I ain't talk about basketball on my Instagram in over a year. Number one, Kobe died. I really wasn't in the mood. Number two, I was turned off. You heard, by a lot of y'all. I realized the way I process things is different than y'all, and I don't even need to speak with y'all. Y'all want to come on my page and debate with me. Yo, listen, I can tell a lot about you dudes just by who you like, man. You heard? Nobody's better than nobody, but let me tell you something. My favorite player was Michael Jordan since I was a little kid. I know when somebody's special. I could recognize when something's special, you heard? So anyhow, James Harden comes to Brooklyn, right? Yo, ladies and gentlemen, I say to you, the Brooklyn Nets have been in Brooklyn since 2012. We couldn't even buy a jersey and feel safe. The jerseys, you go to get a Nets jersey, you want a jersey, you don't feel safe. We always buying that Darren Williams bullshit. Pardon me. One other thing I want to say is I curse. I come from Brooklyn, New York. I told y'all this already. I don't have a lot of time to keep saying this. I come from an aggressive environment. I use curse words. My mom and wife be like, yo, why you curse? That's for people who don't have enough words to use and they're not intelligent enough. I use it for emphasis. So when I curse, it's not to be vulgar. It's not to be crass. It's for emphasis. You know what I'm saying? Cool. So, we couldn't even get a fucking jersey. Let me get that jersey right there. Let me show you this. I couldn't hold back any longer. The only Brooklyn jersey I can get is my Biggie Smalls Coogee edition. You Brooklyn cats, yo, let me tell y'all something. I'm going to keep my Biggie joint on the table. They have a beautiful yellow one to that. I don't see not one of y'all. I don't see not one nigga with that yellow Brooklyn Nets Biggie jersey. Shame on y'all, Brooklyn. Buying all that other bullshit. Disrespecting the town. Right? So let's get back to it. We couldn't even get a proper jersey. So now we get KD. Everybody hates KD. Nobody's really worried. Kyrie's here. Kyrie's a cancer, all that bullshit they was talking. Right? James Harden's here. Nobody's really worried. These is guys that y'all always said ain't shit. Y'all always said this shit. ESPN said it. Nobody was worried. Fast forward, where we at? Blake Griffin's here now, right? Everybody's upset. Yo, Blake Griffin! Yo, when the last time you seen Blake Griffin on ESPN? When the last time you seen him in an All-Star game? When the last time you seen Blake Griffin do anything? He's a name. We just got LaMarcus Aldridge. Everybody's going crazy. Oh, basketball's over. This nigga, Stephen Smith, gets on his goddamn Instagram talking about, yo, what you gonna get next? The ball boy and all this bullshit. Like, Stephen A. Smith, yo, son, I would love for you, I would love to talk with you, bro. Cause you a different type of black man, yo. I'm almost about to put you in that Charles Barkley batch, bro. You're very close to getting batched up with Charles Barkley, bro. You want to tear niggas down. What type of shit? Yo, let me tell you something, yo. I lived here my whole life. Peace to all my niggas from junior high school. One of my dogs here right now. We was cutting school in 7th grade to go to the Tinker Tape parade. I've been to the New York Yankees parade. I've been to the New York Giants parade. I even went to the Rangers parade, our hockey team. I've never been to a basketball parade. I've never seen us celebrate a basketball championship in this town. My whole life. Yo, the last time New York City had a championship was 1973. Ain't no 72, bro. It's 1973, son. These is facts. If you're any one of y'all want to Google it, pull it up. 73. It was 48 years ago the last time New York City won a championship. We deserve a championship. This town deserves something. Every one of us, throw me your hat, Jolo. Look at your hat. Look at the shit we gotta wear. All we wear is shit from other places. That's all we wear. We always celebrating somebody else's shit. Since I was a kid, you wear your Bulls hat, you wear your Chicago, you wear your this, your that. In the words of the late, great Big L, I'm from New York and never been a fan of the Knicks. But you know what? I ain't gonna disrespect the town, you heard? I brought one of my dogs here who love the Knicks, and yo, I'd like to him to step in right now. Yo, my dog, Big Rick, yo, step into the Kickgame podcast and let the world know how you repping for New York and how you feel about the Knicks. My dog, Big Rick, this is also my barber, yo. This is the man who keep me fresh, keep my beard right, you know what I mean? Oh, yeah, my bad. Let's put the headphones on, bro.
Testing. We good?
Yeah, bro. You hear yourself?
Yeah. We good. Okay.
Yeah, my bad, bro. You know, we all are setting it off. It's early in the game.
Facts.
You know what I mean? You'll figure that out. What's good, my dude?
Chilling, man.
Yo, Big Rick, son. Like, you been here. You see it all. You know what I mean? You always been a Knicks fan as long as I've known you.
Through the trenches, nigga.
Yo, son.
Through the trenches.
Oh, man. My heart be hurting for you, son, when I watch them games sometimes.
We got tough skin. We New Yorkers, man.
Yo, you doing good right now, though.
Yeah.
I think y'all actually got a better record than the Lakers right now.
That might be. Nah.
Nah?
So.
The Lakers, no.
I think we 500 right now. I think we like 500 right now.
Right.
I don't think we
Y'all doing good, though.
Yeah.
The Knicks is in the mix. If the playoffs start today, the Knicks is in there.
Absolutely.
Yo.
Oh, imagine that, nigga. Yo, listen. That's all I want.
Knicks is gone. Yeah, of course.
Son,
hey, I don't even care if we go home the first
y'all
round.
niggas talking about, yo, like I was crazy wrong. The Knicks are in 5th place.
Facts.
The Lakers are in 4th place. Tomato, nigga. These are the goddamn champions. You heard? They should be flying way above. AD got hurt. LeBron sits down. KD gets hurt. James Harden keeps playing. Kyrie don't want to play. He want to play. He don't want to play. James Harden keeps playing.
That's a fact.
James Harden played 30 games. And in his first 30 games, he already broke every Jason Kidd record that ever been there. In 30 games.
Facts.
The only reason James Harden isn't in the MVP conversation this year is because he fell back. He's not on his scoring craze. He went to point guard from a shooting guard. They said this would never work. These guys on ESPN, don't let them tell you what you see. You know what I'm saying? I think that's like something that's real important. You heard? Especially in our culture. You know what I mean? Yo, bro. How you feel about LaMarcus Aldridge coming to the Nets? You think it's unfair?
Not at all. Not at all. Especially what's going on in the league right now.
Because this is the thing that I see. I don't want New York. Yo, other towns can feel how they feel, but especially Brooklyn. They say that sticks and stones hurt your bones, words won't hurt you, however that shit go. I seen niggas put bad vibes on the Golden State Warriors to the point these men started dropping like flies. And I don't want that energy on Brooklyn. I think it's unfair.
But you ain't really hear shit from LaMarcus Aldridge, though.
Son, this is what I'm saying.
Like,
but look at what's going on. The Lakers just got, son.
I mean, I think he's a good addition to Brooklyn, but
nobody was beefing when the Lakers was getting everybody. Son, LeBron, AD, like.
Oh, listen, don't even get me started on that nigga.
Son, the MVP running year before was like LeBron, AD, Harden. You know what I'm saying? Like, he got AD. They got Rondo. Son went in the last half of the season.
Dwight.
Got more niggas. You got J.R. Smith a job, brought him back. Mm-hmm. You won the chip.
Yep.
You won the chip, went out, got Gasol, Montrezl Harrell, what's his name from Oklahoma? Schroeder, right? And y'all still complain. Yo, you know what I don't like? When niggas don't want to see other people eat while you eating. You know what I'm saying? It's just like high school, son. This is the popular table. You might not want to sit at them niggas' table, so you go start your own table. Now you at your own table, and now your table kind of lit. You got your own girls, your own shit going on, and now these niggas is worrying about your table. Why you? Don't worry about what I'm doing, bro. Keep doing what you doing over there. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
But nah, niggas want to be peeking over on you. Yo, I always tell my kids, we don't worry about the neighbor's grass. You know what I'm saying? We worry about our garden. You heard? And I would tell y'all to practice the same things in y'all homes. You heard? Straight up, son. Yo, son. It's a couple things I want to get into, son. Me and Rick run through this hip-hop thing, man. Yo, son. Son, who your top 5 alive?
Oh, you gonna do this to me? Oh, alive.
Yeah, like whenever if I ever met you and asked you this question, you know I fuck with you. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
Who your top 5 alive, Rick?
All right. My top 5, it got to be in order or no order?
No order.
No order, all right. I'm going to go with Hove. Okay. Nas, of course.
Mm-hmm.
That's number 2. I got to put Kiss up there.
Mm-hmm.
Alive. See, I was about to name somebody dead. Who I named? 3?
You said Nas, Hove, and Kiss.
Right. I'ma put shit, nigga.
Come on, nigga. You know who you want to put. Stop that New York bullshit. Knock it off. You heard? Now put that lemon pepper nigga on the goddamn list. Nah,
right, alive. I'm gonna have to. Yeah, I could put Ross up there. I could put Ross up there.
I ain't talking about Ross, but I mean Ross is a good. He could rap.
Yeah. I fuck with Ross. I ain't even gonna listen. I ain't even gonna sit here and front like I don't be. Ross ain't on my playlist, nigga. Like Ross is on my playlist, heavy. Who else? Number 5. I'm gonna throw Fab up there.
Los, you had to think a long time for that one.
Yeah, you know why, bro? Cause I ain't gonna hold you. I wasn't happy about that project with him and Kiss, man.
The Freddie and versus Jason.
Yeah, I felt like they could have did better with that, man.
A lot of us did. How you felt about the battle with him and Jada?
Oh, Jada smoked him.
Son, you think he could have did it better though?
Absolutely.
I
He
think
didn't.
so too,
Yo,
man.
listen, he didn't dig into none of the mixtapes, bro. He just went straight commercial.
Yeah, man, that shit hurt me, bro.
I was like,
but son, but I love Kiss. Like, you know what I mean? I love them both, but I
facts.
don't like the way Fab went out in that one,
Me neither.
especially for the Borough, son. But I really don't blame Fab. I'm blaming Booth. I blame Booth. And you know the thing? I know, oh yeah, everybody likes Booth and all this. Yeah, respect to Booth. He put on for Brooklyn and all that. But damn, son, you ain't play wild joints, bro. We got to talk about that, Booth.
That's a fact.
Word.
He was supposed to represent that night, nigga.
Yeah, respectfully, Booth. You ain't put on for the town too tough. You know what I mean? You did good, but you could have did a lot better, son. I'm raw, my nigga. Come, let's talk about it, son. But yeah, Rick, my nigga, I appreciate you coming through.
Absolutely,
you word,
bro.
And you know how we do, bro.
That's a fact.
My nigga. Kickgame. All right, Kickgame Podcast, Episode 1. I want to shout out to our first sponsor, first ever exclusive barbershop. You heard? Shout out to my boy D. Go through there. We keeping it COVID free, you know what I'm saying? Mask up. Everybody 6 feet apart. And it's a beautiful thing. Like, you know what I got right here? This right here. You see this shit? This is a ticket from the first inauguration of the Barclays. I was in the Barclays the first night. You heard? And my boy, Big D, I've been going to this barbershop since I was 12 years old, you heard? Like, literally since my mom's was taking me there. And he's always been like a mentor. It's not too many businesses in my neighborhood that's been open for over 20 years, you know what I'm saying? So respect to the barbershop. And respect to my boy, Big D, man. He took me to the Barclays. I was in the Barclays the night that shit opened. Understand me. Jay-Z did 8 shows. If y'all remember, whoever was outside and paying attention to stuff like that, Jay-Z did 8 shows in the Barclays. I was in there the first night. This is a fact. Kobe came to the Barclays the first time, the night he dunked on Jeffries and Gerald Wallace. I was in there with my little man. Jolo, was we in there? Fact. Okay. I don't bullshit. It's no frauding with me. You heard? So, yeah. Big D, I appreciate that. You heard? And I forever will hold you down. You heard? You my nigga. That's a fact. So, yeah. You know what I want to talk about? I want to talk about the good old days. You heard? Yo, the sneaker game is so boring right now to me. Shout out to everybody who feel like me. There's a lot of niggas out there that's like, you sit back and you watch the sneaker game right now and you say, wow, this is whack. You know what I'm saying? The game is being controlled by the brands rather than the people. We decide what's hot. Like, y'all, man, y'all be bugging. Like, y'all fall for everything they throw out there. But when people start to catch it, man, we'll get it back. You know what I'm saying? I remember going to a dunk exchange on a Saturday or Sunday. You remember those? Shout out to all the people I've met through all these different sneaker events, man. It's a couple dudes that I want to bring up here. I haven't really started, extending those invitations yet, but it's a couple dudes that off top I definitely want to get up here because I know y'all been getting it in this sneaker thing for as long as I've known you, which is over 10 years, you know what I'm saying? First time I ever went to Dunk Exchange was 2009. You know what I'm saying? It's 2009, and the game was different, man. Y'all see it. SneakerCon. I remember when sneaker cons first jumped off, you know what I mean? Always took part in those things. Sneaker pimps, you know what I'm saying? I remember going to these joints and like when I started, it was just me and my boy, man. Shout out to my boy Keys, man. Philly Keys, yo. It takes a certain type of friend. He used to hold the camera for me. It takes a certain type of friend to you be like, yo, I want you to hold this camera and just film me while we walk around, you know what I'm saying? Like most of y'all would be like, fuck you, like, you know what I mean? I got a lot of people who don't really always understand or grasp what I'm trying to do, but y'all support me. Even if you fully don't see my vision, you know, because I visualize a lot. Like that's just my gift. But y'all be down, y'all invest in me, you know what I mean? And I appreciate that shit, man, for real. My brother that live in Cali, he's really like that. Like, anything I tell him I'm into, it's like he don't just listen to me. Like he'll take a second and get into it. Like the next time I speak to him, if I say, yo, I'm into ruby red grapefruit juice, the next time I speak to him, he gonna be like, yo, you ever tried this type of ruby red? You heard? I heard that it's good. 5 out of 10 people say, you know what I'm saying? So I appreciate that shit, you know what I'm saying? Yo, we in a space where we gotta appreciate certain things, certain people, and that's what I'm here to do, you know what I mean? I could come up here and talk about a lot of things that I don't like, but I'm not spending bread to come in the studio and talk about people and things I don't like. We gonna celebrate the real. I'm gonna bring up the real niggas I know, the real people I deal with that I've kept, you know, I meet so many people, everybody's not memorable, you know what I'm saying? So those that's super memorable to me and stand out, and yeah, the people I want to come represent this culture. I'm be in touch with y'all soon. Yo, midnight releases was the shit too. That's gonna be the next episode. Remember when they used to do the midnight releases, 34th Street and all that? Yeah, those things was legendary. When we used to actually go outside and get sneakers. Only the strong survive, baby. There's no hiding behind your computer and shit. And that's how the game goes. It's just like with basketball. Like everybody complains like, yo, this is rigged. It's not fair. But when it's happening on your side, it's all good. You know what I'm saying? I look at things as a whole. You know what I'm saying? I'm all for the history. You know what I'm saying? I want to have great stories to tell my grandkids, man. Like really and truly. You know what I'm saying? You ever heard an older person tell you like about going to a Bob Marley concert, watching the Mets win, watching Muhammad Ali fight? Those stories are better than money and gold to me. You know what I'm saying? My mom's always tell me about when she went to see Bob Marley and he stopped in the middle of his show to smoke a spliff, you heard? And she think that was so funny, you know what I mean? And I could see the joy it brought her every time the memory comes, you heard? So that's what it really be about. I miss concerts. I used to go to concerts. Know what I mean? I got my Jay-Z 444 merch on. Know what I mean? Um, yo, peace to the culture, everybody who really love this thing, you know what I mean? This is Kickgame Podcast. This is episode 1, man. And like, I'm just thankful to be here. I'm thankful to have a space where I can express myself, express my thoughts, you know, and let y'all know where I'm from. You know what I'm saying? And that we special, man. Crown Heights, Brooklyn. I'm here to put on, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody from Franklin Ave, Nostrand, Like, damn, I could go all day. Utica, Kingston, you heard? All my dogs, you heard? The whole hood. Y'all know what I'm doing over here. You know what I'm saying? Thanks for the support, man. That is, I feel it. I feel y'all. Sometimes I can't catch up with everybody, but I feel y'all. And shout out to everybody who's made space. People who make space. When you create a space, it speaks for itself. You know what I'm saying? And once that space is made, it's hard for you to come back. You know what I'm saying? Now niggas create space and then they come back. Yo, it's mad people who follow me. I forget y'all even follow me until I see your fucking name under all types of pictures and shit. I be like, yo, you still on Instagram, son? Wow, like you telling me you don't see nothing, you never see nothing I post. Everybody I meet be like, yo, son, you stay at the top of my shit, whatever. Or, like, you're definitely skipping over me, you know what I'm saying? And I love that shit, because stuff like that, it speak for itself, you know what I mean? That's cool. But you know what? Now, it's a lot of spinning the block. A lot of niggas spinning back. You know what I'm saying? And we don't do that. Shout out to Optics Clothing, man. Y'all sent me a mean box. And that box came before they ever knew I was doing a podcast. A box of stuff came the day after my birthday. And you know, I started this. I posted the first episode maybe 2 days after my birthday, the 17th. We went up. St. Patty's Day. That box came the 16th of March, you heard? They sent stuff for all my family, everybody. I'm not gonna forget these times, you know what I'm saying? I can't wait to look back at myself in a year and be like, damn, look at how skinny I was. Look at how motherfucking corny my shit was, you know what I'm saying? That's what I want to get to when I got the point where I could glow. And all my niggas is glowing. That's what I'm trying to do over here. And that's what we gonna do. You heard? Yo, this is Mello Kg. This is the Kickgame podcast, episode 1. Yo, love is love. You heard? 1. We good. So this is the afterwards, you heard, right?
This is the pitch I was just talking about.
We was running through the shit. Everybody got their kicks, you heard?
Hell yeah.
Yo, it was a zoo that night. From Foot Locker to Foot Action.